So guys, seems like tonight's race isn't meant to be. I tried to join, lost my mouse, rejoined, couldn't connect, and eventually the lads just had to start without me, which really sucks. And it sucks as well that I won't have a video for you guys, but I thought that I might as well make some use of the time and maybe trade my grip racing wheel for this swanky brand new. Okay, it's a T500 rim. I have a TSPC Racer base. I've never drifted with this. I have a TH8A shifter as well. I've never drifted with that on this machine yet. So I said I'd do a little video, try to get some tandems going online, at least give you guys a little bit of a video. So here we go, let's see what happens. So now we are in the S14. It's a Zenki S14, pretty cool livery on it. This is a very popular server, so let's go and see if there are some people up for some tandems. I've not changed anything on the base setup. You usually get a couple of good drift trains going here, so not with him. There we go. Let's join this train. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, GTM race was an absolute disaster. Just had nothing but PC issues. Had nothing but PC issues, which really sucked. Was really looking forward to that race. Had decent pace at Laguna Seca, but I said instead of doing that, I'll give you a little drift video because sometimes, especially after a hard week of work or whatever, on a Friday evening, it's just nice to go and do a few skids because it's not that serious, you know. Oh, for some reason my view button is being pressed. Didn't wreck anybody. Oh, nice wide line. Ah, why is it pressing that? Oh, that's pretty difficult in that view. I'm just going to pull over here, get my view. I wonder, oh yeah, the steering wheel is just a little bit loose. I've not put the screw in, you see. Have a quick look at this. So the connection was just probably coming loose. There we go. Now, there we go. Alright, I want to get back to that train. Let's go back to the start. See where they are. I can see a map up in the top left. That's why it looks like I'm looking in my rearview mirror, but I'm not. As I'm here, you can actually see cars coming past. So at the moment, I think the train is only 2 people. But so yeah, I do a lot of drifting as well. I've drifted in real life, had a track car, and I actually never had a real grip car, even though most of my sim racing antics at the moment are grip driving. So yeah, these are the 2 that I was tandeming with. They know what they're doing. They've got a beautiful wide line, which is just so nice to follow. That's one thing that I often see, especially in like team drift events and stuff. I see people taking a super shallow line or drag racing almost on the qualifying line, and it's when you're trying to invite a chase, that's just not the way to do it. A nice slow wide line like this 350Z is given is just brilliant. Ooh, nice and close. I've got company behind me as well. Don't know what it is, what car it is behind me. I'll try and concentrate on what's going on ahead of me. I need to be conscious that I stay a little bit wide as well to give him a line to follow, or her. I was actually over at my buddy Adrienne's house getting her drift set up, dialed in a little bit. She's just made the transition from Xbox to PC, so look forward to seeing her on servers. At least there's no damage. Sorry I'm not talking too much, but this just requires insane amounts of concentration. And it's so much fun. You almost forget that you're in a simulator. Oh, I'm going very shallow. Didn't give the guy behind me enough room there. Oh. Oh. As Eddie Power would say, that was a huge dive. Gonna miss the lads in drifting. So a lot of the people who do know me and do watch these streams probably know quite a lot about drifting. It'll actually be, I've seen a lot of opinions already on Irish competitive drifting, and it's kind of interesting to see what's going to happen. I haven't seen loads and loads of drift cars going up for sale, so maybe people know something that I don't. It would be great to see someone else taking over the equivalent of drift games or the IDC, but that's a whole different discussion. Could do a podcast on it, but I'm not too up on what's happening there. Whoa, someone is on my door. That guy is lagging in front of me. What is he doing? He just, I don't know, is he getting stuck on the track or what? Car stopped. Alright, the 180 is gone. Let's get close to this guy because I've got good confidence in his driving. Or her. Oh, as I say that, they over-rotate. Ah, yeah, prick. Okay, that's the chaser that was originally in the tandem. I'm getting shoved. So if you guys want to see more drift related content, feel free to give a shout. This channel is going to stay mainly just race related. Every now and then one of these videos is going to sneak in there because drifting is just so damn much fun. And this TSPC racer is doing an amazing job. I haven't changed any settings from my race setup. It's reacting really well. Whoa, that was close to the wall. This is ridiculous amounts of fun. If I didn't have a life, I could do this for hours and hours and hours. Oh, look at that. And the best thing is when it all goes tits up, you don't have to pay or apologize or do any of that shit. Fix your car so you can take an amazing amount of risk. It is sweaty work, especially in VR. You do forget that you're sitting at a what most would call a computer game. And this is just an experience that's unrivaled by any console. Oh my god, he took me out. Whoa, that's pretty immense. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed a little bit of drifting as a consolation for the DTM race not going my way. Technical issues, gonna have to upgrade my PC, I guess. I'm gonna have to try and justify that one to my wife. But yeah, if ever there was a good average for how close drifting or how close a sim setup can be to real life drifting, hopefully this video will kind of get that message across. I'm sure lots of you who are watching this are interested in getting a setup like this. Feel free to get in touch, comment below. In my opinion, realistically, you're talking about around about €1,500. You can get something cheaper, you can shop second hand and stuff like that, but 1,500 quid gets you a decent setup. If you really want a very good setup, you're talking about $3.5 grand. They're just rough estimates. It really depends on what's on the market at the time, but yeah, so feel free to get in touch, and hopefully I'll have my track guide for next week's race at the weekend, and we'll be back on Tuesday night for the highlights of the F3 races, and Thursday night for the highlights of DTM, and hopefully my PC will behave and stop blue screening, and my network will behave and all that kind of stuff. But if not, you might get another drift video. But that's about it. Thanks a million. Thanks to everyone who subscribed. Thanks for the great reaction to the video of Liam's man cave. That's just kind of exploded a bit, so that's pretty damn cool. So yeah, thanks for enjoying what I'm doing and putting up with me. See you later.